Hello guys, Fabricon here.
Welcome everyone!
In today's video you will see a game in Blitz format between young guardian hero Valda and ranger hero Azalea. We are gonna test some new cards from Dynasty set and I'm sure it will be an interesting match. Alright, let's start with an equipment. In weapon slot I will play Anotos. In head slot I have Crown of Providence, in chest slot I will use Earthlore Bounty, in arm slot I'm gonna play Crater Fist, and in leg slot it will be Mage Master Boots. Okay guys, let's move to the main deck. I have 26 attack action cards, 10 action cards, and 4 defense reaction cards. The key cards in this deck are Pulverize, Thunderquake, Sift and Potion of Luck. The main idea is drawing cards during my action phase and create Seismic Surge tokens. So I hope you will love this game, see you at the arena!
In this game I'm gonna play Azalea, young ranger hero from Arcane Rising set, with Sunscore Greatbow, a new weapon from Dynasty set for rangers. And as my head I will use Skullbone Cross Wrap. As my chest I will use Findal Spring Tunic, as my arms I will use Bull's Eyes Braces, and as my legs I will use Snapdragon Scalers. In my main deck I have 14 action cards, 20 attack action cards, 4 reaction cards, and 2 instant cards. Among them I have new Dynasty cards like Deadeye, Hammerhedge Boar, Hit Seeker and Immobilizing Shot. So let's see how these cards will be useful in the real fight.
Alright guys, let's do it. Let's find out who will go first. You won.
Yeah, and I will go first.
Okay.
Alright guys, let's go. I'm gonna put first counter on Tunic, and I use Sunscore Greatbow ability. I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna look top card of my deck. Let's stay on the top.
Okay.
And I put Fatigue Shot face up into my arsenal from my hand. And then I'm gonna use Azalea ability. Bolting Shot goes to the arsenal with 1 unnamed counter on it, and it gains Dominate from Azalea, and I will attack. For damage with Dominate.
I'm gonna block 3.
I have no reactions.
I take 1.
Oh, that's all.
Okay.
And in the end, of course, I'm gonna put card into my arsenal zone. And that's all. Passed on to you.
Alright guys, I'm gonna play Disable. I'm gonna pay 5. It will be 7 damage.
I'm gonna block 6.
Alright, I don't have any reactions. You take 1.
Okay.
That's all. In the end, I will arsenal this card and pass on to you.
Alright, I'm gonna put second counter on Tunic. Then I will use my head ability.
Alright.
I'm gonna opt 1. Let's go to the bottom. And I attack with Sleep Dart.
Alright.
I'm gonna pay 1. It will be 5 damage.
You know I have no block.
Alright, I have no reactions.
I take 5.
Oh, that's all.
Okay.
In the end, I will arsenal this card and pass turn to you.
Alright guys, I will start my turn received. And I'm gonna put 2 cards from my hand on the bottom of my deck, and I will draw 2 cards.
Alright.
Then I will create 2 seismic surge tokens. And then I will play Coaxial Commotion, and it will be 4 damage.
I have no block.
I have no reactions.
I will play Fate.
Alright.
Let's stand it up.
Okay, let's call this combat chain. In the end, I will arsenal this card and pass on to you.
Alright. I'm gonna put Third Counter on Tunic. Then I'm gonna use Azalea ability.
Alright.
And I'm gonna put a Hemorrhage Born face up into my arsenal zone. It gains 1 unnamed counter on it, and it will be dominate from Azalea ability. Then I'm gonna play Seek and Destroy. Let's close this action. Then I'm gonna use my Tunic prior to you.
Pass.
I gain 1 resource.
Alright.
And I will attack with this arrow. It will be 8 damage and dominate.
I'm gonna block 4. Do you have any reactions?
No.
I will play Fate. I'm gonna opt 1. Let's stand it up.
Alright.
I block 8. Any reactions?
No.
Alright.
That's all.
Okay.
In the end, I will arsenal this card and pass on to you.
Okay. Alright guys, at the beginning of my action phase I'm gonna destroy Seismic Surge tokens. And then I'm gonna pay Right House Cleansing from my arsenal zone. I'm gonna pay 7, 6 here, and +2 here. I have 1 floating, it will be 10 damage.
I'm gonna block 3.
I have no reactions.
I will play Takeover from my arsenal zone.
Alright.
I won't use reload.
So you block 7, right?
Yeah.
You take 3. I have no reactions.
Yeah.
That's all. Let's close this combat chain. In the end, I will arsenal this card and pass on to you.
Alright. I'm gonna put counter on Tunic and then I'm gonna play Knock the Death Whistle.
Right.
And I will target in my deck Remoreless. Then I will shuffle my deck. Remorse goes to the top. And I will use reload. Let's close this action. Then I will use Azalea ability. This arrow goes to the arsenal face up with an aim counter on it. And it gains dominate, of course. And I will attack with Remorseless. It will be 5 damage with dominate.
You know, I have no block.
Okay, I have no reactions.
I take 5. 10 left.
That's all.
Alright. Alright, I will start my turn with Sift. I'm gonna lose 1 life from Remorseless.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put 2 cards from my hand on the bottom of my deck. And I will draw 2 cards. And then I will create 2 Seismic Surge tokens. Let's close this section. And then I will play E-Strike from my arsenal zone. As additional cost, I'm gonna put card from my hand on the bottom of my deck. And I will draw a card. I lose 1 life from Remorseless. And then I create Seismic Surge token. It will be 5 damage.
I'm gonna block 1.
I have no reactions.
I take 4.
Alright. Let's close this combat chain. And in the beginning of my end phase, I'm gonna use Heave 3 ability. I'm gonna pay 3. And I will create +3 Seismic Surge tokens. It will be 6. And that's all. Passed on to you.
Alright, counter here. Then I will use my bow.
Alright.
And I'm gonna look top card of my deck. And I will put bolting shot from my hand into my arsenal face up.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna play Dead Eye.
Okay.
Let's close this action.
Alright.
And I will attack with bolting shot. It will be 7 damage and go again.
I'm gonna block 9.
Alright, I have no reactions.
Alright.
Let's close this combat chain. I will use my braces.
Alright.
And I'm gonna put Endless Arrow face up into my arsenal zone. It gains +1. And I will play Endless Arrow.
Yeah.
It will be 5 damage.
I'm gonna block 3.
I have no reactions.
Alright.
You take 2.
Correct.
Endless Arrow goes to my hand. And that's all. In the end I will arsenal this card and pass it to you.
Okay. Okay guys, at the beginning of my action phase I will destroy Seismic Surge tokens and I will play Thunderquake. 8 damage.
I have no block.
Oh, I have no reactions.
I'm gonna play Fate.
Alright.
Let's stay on the top. And then I will play Takeover.
Alright, you block 8.
Yeah.
I have no reactions, so let's close this combat chain. Passed on to you.
Alright. Third counter on Tunic. And then I will play Endless Arrow from my Arsenal zone. 4 damage.
I'm gonna block 4.
Alright, in reaction step I will use my Snapdragon Skillers.
Alright.
And I'm gonna add Go Again.
Okay.
Let's close this combat chain. Then I'm gonna play Knock. And I will target red.
Okay.
I will shuffle my deck, of course. Red goes to the top. And of course I will use Reload.
Alright.
Then I will use Azalea ability. Red gains Dominate.
Okay.
And I will use my Tunic. Roar to you.
Pass.
And I will attack with red.
Alright.
It will be 5 damage and Dominate.
I block 3.
I have no reactions.
Alright, I take 2.
That's all.
You know guys, we will move just to end phase and I will use Heave 3 ability. I'm gonna pay 3 and I will create 3 Seismic Surge tokens. And that's all, passed on to you.
Pulverize.
Yeah, your favorite.
Alright, counter on Tunic. And then I will play Read the Glade Pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna opt 1.
You're welcome.
Oh, let's go to the bottom.
Very nice.
Let's close the section. Then I will play Rapid Fire. I will use Reload. My arrows card gains Go Again until the end of the turn.
Okay.
And you know, I will play red from my Arsenal zone. I'm gonna pay 1. 1 floating. It will be 5 damage and Go Again.
I'm gonna block 3. Do you have any reactions?
No.
I take 2.
Alright, let's close this combat chain. Then I will use my weapon.
Alright.
That's all.
Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna destroy Seismic Surge tokens. And then I play Sift. I'm gonna put 2 cards from my hand on the bottom of my deck. And then I will draw 2 cards. I will create 2 Seismic Surge tokens. Let's close this section. And that's all. Passed on to you.
Okay, counter on Tunic, and then I will play Read the Glade Pass. I need to opt. Oh, let's stay on the top. Let's close the section. Then I'm gonna use my Sandscore Great Bow. I'm gonna pay one floating, and I'm gonna put Fatigue Shot from my hand into my arsenal face up. Then I will use Azalea ability. Boar goes to the arsenal with 1 unnamed counter on it. And then I will attack.
Alright.
It will be 8 damage with Dominate.
Okay. I'm gonna block 3. And I'm gonna put card from my hand on the bottom of my deck and I will draw a card. Any reactions?
No.
And then I will play Fate. I'm gonna opt 1. Let's stay on the top. Do you have any reactions?
No.
I block 7.
You take 1.
Right.
And you destroy a card in your arsenal.
Right.
That's all.
Okay.
And in the end, of course, I will arsenal this card.
Alright, I'm gonna destroy Seismic Surge tokens. And then I will play E-Strike. With additional cost, I'm gonna put card from my hand on the bottom of my deck. E-Strike gains go again, 5 damage.
I'm gonna block 3.
I have no reactions.
I take 2.
Alright, and then I will play Anotos. I'm gonna pay 3 for damage.
I have no block.
I have no reactions.
I take 4.
Okay, let's close this combat chain. Your turn.
Alright. Counter on Tunic. Then I'm gonna play Memorial Ground.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Pass.
And I will put red on the top of my deck.
Okay.
Then I will use Azalea ability. Red gains a name counter, and and I will use my Tunic prior to you. Pass. I gain 1 resource and I will attack.
Okay.
5 damage with dominate.
Yeah, I can block only 3. It's game.
It's game.